Some assembly required says that at our personal core, we need to make sure that we've got a strong infrastructure, body, mind, soul, and spirit. That in the family space, our ability to relate to another partner, a spouse, a person who will likely be in our lives in a remarkable way to meet one of our greatest needs. Children and ultimately grandchildren who will come from a marriage will be an enhancement and an opportunity to demonstrate a powerful image of what God had in mind when He put the first humans on planet Earth and commissioned them to be fruitful and multiply. Our careers take a very important place in our lives, and we're going to give appropriate attention to that because a life well lived includes a career well served. But so frequently we misapply the priorities there and find ourselves serving a career rather than a career serving our lives. We're going to find ways to make our career an asset in a larger life rather than a liability in which we're simply a resource. We're going to discover as it comes to the subject of money a few months from now that much of what we believe and practice about money we didn't pick up from God. There isn't an eternal truth in the foundation of our financial lives. Too frequently we're using the best that the culture can inform us with regard to money. And very often it's unsound reasoning that can only take us to ruin. And then we're going to arrive in our third year together at some of the most important conversation we can possibly have. And that's a deeper understanding of this idea of our role in a drama that began at the earliest moments of time and will continue into a future where the horizon just is marked with the designation of eternity. And we're playing a part in this grand drama that God calls history, His story. We're going to find that our calling is our unique placement, a role for us to fill, a part for us to play, a contribution for us to make. And we're going to discover that most people have taken far more attention and time and money in refining their careers, but tragically have never been helped in making some commitment of their capacity to discover what God called them to be and to do. That will be the highest point of our conversations in this time together in Masters Online. Life mastery, life to the max, some assembly required. Jesus modeled it, and the men who followed Him in the first century knew it. Those who were designated apostles were commissioned to demonstrating in their own life experience the model that was begun by Jesus. If the God who created us can't live the human experience and produce an effective result, what hope would we have?